Welcome to Kiki and Kivet's Love After Lockup edition. My name is Brianna, and I'm here with my co-host Mary and this very handsome man to my left on the screen. I think you'll recognize him. It's Daonte from Love After Lockup, and he's got lots to say, especially because we interviewed Tia and Nicolle, and he's got some words for us too. And I say, bring it. It's okay. We'll
give it to us, Daonte. Let us have it.
Yeah,
bring it.
First of all, how are you? Hello, and how are you?
What's going on? What's up?
It's been a long time. We've been trying to get you on forever.
Yeah.
Forever in the day. Y'all thought I was avoiding y'all. It's not me. I'm telling you, it ain't me. It ain't me.
No, WeTV is really weird. Like sometimes they just come to us and are like, hey, want to interview so-and-so? Like usually it's someone kind of boring, like Sean. And, we're like, okay, but then we'll be pursuing one person over and over and they'll be like, they're not doing press right now. So, I mean, I don't know how they make their choices, but yeah, we have wanted to interview you for quite some time. So welcome.
Well, you got me.
We got him.
Even though y'all was sitting up there co-signing, just throwing me all the way under the bus. What the hell? Y'all messy as hell for that.
Okay, so just for those who might not have seen it, we did an interview with Tia and Nicolle from Daonte's season. And if
just
you haven't
threw me all the way under the bus.
Yeah, we did throw him all the way under the bus.
We did throw him all the way under the bus for the name of podcasting. Okay.
We have to sort of, we have to poke people a little.
Exactly.
Or they won't
it's
talk.
Kind of like reality TV. You just kind of manipulate it a little bit to get them to talk, and
I want to just apologize first. Sorry.
Yes,
I want to
apologize, Daonte.
And you're welcome to come for us now. Here's your chance. Go ahead.
Here's your chance. Give it to me.
In other words, ladies and gentlemen, they were fucking boring. Okay, so they had to get something up out of them. Okay, you know why? Because they're fucking boring without me. I'll put it that way. But see, here's the thing about me. I ain't even trying to sound arrogant or nothing, but I'm like Auntie from Auntie's Advice. I got a pretty large following these days. So when you come for me,
Daonte's army comes for you, and that's what happened to us this week. So I'd like to apologize to all Daonte's friends out there. Honestly, we love everyone. We don't care unless you're like a really bad person, and then we don't love you. But
right, exactly. Unless you're like racist or
we don't fuck with racist.
We don't fuck with racist,
sexist. Don't even.
Right.
If you're trying to sell drugs on our podcast, not saying anyone ever did that.
Not calling anybody out.
Right.
Yeah. So anyway, please, you can go on. We're ready for it, and we deserve it, whatever it is. So go ahead.
No, y'all, just don't get me on here and then be doing the same thing with them, and then have them come back and do
No. Trust
that won't happen.
No,
that won't happen.
I
do promise you. Like
they're not coming back. Trust me, they're not coming back.
Same with Harry. He's not coming back. Like
yes,
so one and done.
Because I didn't appreciate a whole lot of that, but it's cool because y'all only know what you see. So,
and that is the thing. We only know what we see. So why don't you give us our side of this? All right, I will own what I said. I said, "Oh my God, the sex toy! How creepy was that? The sex toy funeral." And the other thing that I was saying is how creepy was that when he was hiding in the woods? So those are two of the things I said. So if you would like to respond, it's all fair.
Well, as far as the sex toy goes, I mean, yes, that was mine. I like to know why the hell is it creepy? Because I'm a man and that I got one? Because
no,
females have them all day long.
No, not the fact that you have a sex toy, but the whole burial.
No, I beg to differ. The creepy part for me is that it was a torso with no head. So to me, that's like, I don't know, murderous necrophilia, kind of weird. And like that freaks me out, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
It fit my budget, number one. Number two, it looked a lot bigger on the website that I got it from. And I mean, shit, number 3, who the hell wants a whole life-size doll? What am I going to do with that? Where am I going to hide it at when somebody come over? Like, what?
That's true. I mean, where are you going to store it? That's true.
So, I mean, it is what it is. People consider it weird, whatever. Like,
I support sex toys.
I support sex toys. I'm all for sex toys. Have nothing against sex toys.
It was either that or I was going to go cheat on the girl. It was either going to be one of the two. So I did what I thought was the noble thing.
I feel like this is fair game to make fun of. I'm sorry, but here's the part that's really also fair game besides the funeral was you washing it in the dishwasher. I'm sorry. I know it was sterilized at least.
Yeah, that's true. At least it was sterilized.
Listen, if you and I were best friends, I would still be teasing you about this. Sorry. Anyone.
I would tease Brianna about it. Are you kidding me? If she put her vibrator in the dishwasher, I would tease her about it.
I just wouldn't tell anyone.
All I'm gonna say about that scene is it was good television, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
Entertainment purposes. It's for entertainment purposes, like we like to say.
Yeah. That's all I'm gonna say.
Entertainment purposes.
Okay, but tell us this though. Did you have that sex toy before the season started?
I did. That was mine. I literally bought that to not cheat on Nicole.
Okay. And you named it Nicolle Jr. Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'll put it this way, it was never meant to be put on television. You know what? That thing has caused me a lot of trauma. It's more popular than me. I tell you what, if you ever consider being on this show, if there's something that you know is embarrassing, I would not consider telling Sharp Entertainment.
No, definitely not.
I would never go on reality TV.
Rule number 1, do not tell any embarrassing secrets to Sharp because they will use it against you.
I mean, but it's real. It's reality. It's mine. That was my toy. So.
Okay, like I said, if you're my friend or my brother, no matter who you are, I would tease you about it because I'm that kind of person. Yeah. So I do apologize if that hurt your feelings, but the sex toy funeral, that was crazy.
That was crazy. That was Daonte. That was a little crazy.
Look, once again, it was great television, wasn't it?
Entertainment purposes.
Yeah.
There we go. Another case
that was Derek's idea. He bought the car.
Oh, he didn't tell us that because we interviewed Derek and I'm like, what the hell is that? He's like, I told him, man. Liar.
Yeah, whatever.
Liar.
That's who threw you under the bus, right?
I don't care. That shit was funny. You know how much positive feedback I got from that? And I thought it was crazy, but
oh my God. Yeah, that was a little cray-cray.
That was completely
crazy. And then she got the nerve. I saw that damn interview. Hey, you bury a goldfish or I ain't know you buried goldfish. I thought you flushed goldfish down the toilet. But maybe that's just you know. And, you know, this whole thing is like I'm like, first of all, why am I even still a topic in their life? Like, as far as I know, I ain't said a word about them in months and months and months. They're like the last 2 people on my mind at this point. I'd have been in a whole nother situation. So why
I have a reason for that. There's nothing else to talk to them about.
So why I'm even still, they're like, are you that irrelevant that nobody cares about you that much that I'm all you got to talk about? Like at this point, I thought bygones was bygones. Like the last couple things I said about them was, you know, that I really don't keep up with them. I don't follow either one of them, but obviously when something happened with them, it's going to come to me at some point because we always going to be connected because of this show. So it's like, but from the last couple things I've seen, they seem to be doing pretty well. So more power to them. I don't wish bad on nobody, even though I don't like either one of them and will never have no respect for them. I'm not the type of person that wish bad on nobody. So I really hadn't had nothing to say about them. Like,
at least she admitted it. And at least Tia said, I told her it was wrong. So I appreciated them owning that, you know.
But I'm like a bear. When you poke me, I'm gonna come for you. Now I done left y'all asses alone. But then you gotta see, because I saw the whole thing. So she's like, I just don't like him. I wish he'd get the fuck on. I'm like, well, where would you like for me to go, fella? Well, where have I been bothering you? What you want me to stay off my social media? I didn't know you was being nosy looking at my shit, man. Like, where would you
I
like
just
for me to
remembered
go?
something else I need to apologize for. When I said that I thought she could take him, that was a joke.
I was going to apologize for that as well. That was a joke.
Take me where? The Burger King?
Right. That was a joke. Take me where? Like, come on, guys. Like, please. That was a joke. And there's one thing that I wanted to give you.
Your annoying big sister who will tease you to death for anything.
What you saw, you know what? Because that shit pissed me off too. Because I heard Nicole talk about it, and she did, and you didn't see it. But I would like to see what last I saw. Her little ass ran off crying. What you saw is Nicole. What you saw was what happened. She tried it and she fell on her ass. That's what happened. What you didn't see is if you go back and you watch that scene and when she attacked me, you will notice I still had that suit on when I was handling her, like, because she was swinging like reaching for hair, like I got some hair to grab. You ain't fighting no girl, okay? So I had the suit on. The next cut scene, you see her, you see me being held back by the guy saying, don't fucking call me no more and do this and this. I was out of the suit by then. The reason for that is because when she fell on her ass, the security guy was, pushing me back, telling me that's a female, you a Marine. I said, man, the girl came at me, bro. Like, what you mean? And then, she got up and ran back over there and tried to spit at me. And she missed and she hit the security guy, and give him credit where it's due, he kept his cool. I took that as the ultimate disrespect. So when she ran up and tried to spit at me, that's when I came up out that suit. And I said, oh, bitch, you want to spit at me? Then I said, let's go, bro. Like, because at that point, I tried to be the gentleman and not hit this girl. But you're going to run up and spit at me. Now I don't give a fuck if you're a female. Like, at that point, I was ready to go. And that's pretty much all that happened. She never got to me. I never got to her. And I went on that rant.
One more question about this. So, and I just kidding, because I know Mary has a question. I'm cutting her off.
No, it's okay. No. I'm just it's okay.
So when we asked Tia and Nicole, about that, Tia said, yeah, we had heard he was coming, but we forgot. So like, if they knew you were coming, something was obviously set up about that whole thing.
I see sometimes people talk too much. They knew something I didn't know then, because I put it this way. They were not happy that I was there, and neither was I. I'll put it that way.
Oh, wow. Okay, there you go.
There you go, people. You can read between the lines.
But hey, again, they know what the hell they signed up for. It served its purpose. So, but yeah, like that pretty much was it. And I was going on that rant saying, don't talk to me no more, because I'm getting sick and tired of Nicole sitting up here. Because you know what? I'm always coming at Tia. I don't ever come for Nicole. That's the one I should have been coming for, because she is the one behind all of this. All of it.
Was she serious about this whole like polyamorous three-way relationship?
Give me a minute.
That's when we were really like, no, Daonte, no.
I think that Nicole, that child would be stringing me along to this day if she could be. She sit up there and act all apologetic right now, and that's because she's done been exposed. But if it was up to her and Tia, they would still be stringing me along. You know what I'm saying? I don't think she was ever serious about that. Truth be told, I don't think she was ever serious about me. She asked me about doing that before, and it was basically she wanted me around for the financial reasons and Tia for the physical, emotional reasons. And I was never gonna go for that ever.
Good.
I sometimes would just tell Nicolle shit just to shut her the hell up. Just
She
like
really
the
screwed you over. I really hate what she did to you. I don't like that. I don't think it's good to use people with their money.
Cool at all. It's not
and
cool.
then I'm constantly seeing these people sitting up here saying he's weird and creepy and weird. The only thing weird and creepy is they whole fucking relationship. The other thing weird and creepy is Tia's raspy ass Mickey Mouse voice. Damn it. The only thing weird and creepy is Nicole's bleach blonde, thinning ass hair that she hides up under that damn beanie. And the way she puts on her makeup and makes herself look like Pennywise. You want to throw shots? I throw shots all day long. Dear. And then one more thing I'm gonna clear up, and I'm gonna dissect the hell out of this shit because I'm tired of them bringing this shit up.
It's fine.
They keep talking about he went and told my mom I owe him sex, and he said that.
I wanted to ask you about that and give you a chance to clear that up, because that's what kind of freaked me out. Hearing that. I'm gonna tell that entire story in its entirety and what led to that and what really happened, because that I have no respect for that woman or her sister, or nobody, because they really sat there and tried to demonize me. She was questioning me, asked me why I hadn't taken her shopping in a minute, and I said, "Because what the fuck do you do for me?" Because at that point I was getting fed up with her. I was like, "I took you shopping because what do you do for me? I'm not about to keep going out of my way doing all this stuff for you." And you know, like I just was getting fed up with her entitled attitude, and I hurt her feelings that night. I said something, like she made me so mad. I said something. I don't remember what I said, but I remember it made her mad. And she sat in my car with her head down like this and said, "Take me home, just take me home." So I said, "Whatever, I'll take you home," because I didn't care at that point. And so I took her home. I got up, but I loved her so much that it weighs in on my conscience when I know something was wrong with her. So I couldn't just let her leave like that. So I ran out the car behind her. I said, "Come here, man, give me a hug." And she wouldn't hug me. She said, "No, you fucking pissed me off," or whatever. And I said, "You know I love you, but I'm not finna keep letting you do me like this," or whatever. And so the next day, we got cordial. I went to go pick her up to take her to work, because the motherfucker keeps saying she quit that job because of me. And if that's pissing me off too, and tell you why she quit that job, because her ass was gonna get fired. Because she's the most unreliable person I've ever seen in my life. She can never get to work on time. If my dumb ass took her because I was in love with her. But see, here's the thing. She had to be to work at 3. I don't get off of work until 3:30. So you got to wait until I get off work. So you already late anyways. So she was never on time, ever. And she was high half the time she was going to work, because all she would do is pop pills. And she did more stuff that I didn't even know about until later on. But blame it on me. I'm going to tell you what happened that day. I went to go pick her up. We sitting in my car. Nicolle is the type of girl that don't like to address things. She just like to sweep stuff under the rug. I can't work like that. If it's an elephant in the room, I like to address it and get past it. I'm starting to learn now that not everybody is like me. So I kept trying to talk to her. I said, "Listen, I'm sorry about last night. You know, I didn't want to hurt your feelings." She was being such a complete bitch towards me, and it was making me so mad. And I said, "Every time I try to talk to you, you get like I was getting mad." And she didn't almost get out the car. I almost kicked her the fuck out of my car. I remember that day. I said, "You can get the fuck out of my car and walk on this interstate to work. You're not finna keep talking to me in my car like this." And then she got quiet, and we rode in awkward silence because I was mad as hell and she was mad. And then when she got out of the car, she said, "I love you."
I'm sorry for acting like a bitch. You know, I don't like to talk about stuff and I don't feel good. But I was so pissed off. I was ready to leave Nicolle, and I wish I would have left her then when I had it on my mind. I just didn't want to give up on her. I just needed to be, I said, if I be patient enough with her, she'll, like, I don't know. I just fell in love with who she was in prison. That's what I've reminded myself over this time period. Like, who she was when she came out was not who I fell in love with. But when I took her to work that day, I was so mad. I just felt like I needed somebody to talk to because I'm ready to leave this girl and I don't want to leave her. And I just didn't know who else to turn to. I'm like, who knows her better than anybody? Her mom. And at that time, I felt like me and her mom had a close relationship because I was calling her mom around that time.
Okay, makes sense.
She was calling me son. You know, she comforted me when me and Nicolle got into it about the whole Zach thing. Like, she was there for me. I helped that woman when she was struggling for Christmas. I gave her money from my gambling winnings, you know, so I thought that we had a close enough relationship to where I could go talk to her if I needed to. And I texted her, I said, hey, Mom, is it okay if I come talk to you? I really need somebody to talk to. She said, yeah, come on over. And so I went over there, and she was over there with Nicole's sister, Brianna. And I went over there and I just was talking to them about that relationship. I would never go to somebody's fucking mama and say, your daughter owes me sex. That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. Like, I went over there.
Did you tell her that you were engaged? Because I thought that was what on the show they said, that you told her mom that you were engaged.
Yeah, she switched up on me right on camera. Yeah.
Yeah. So did you or did you not tell her mom that you were engaged?
I did. Yeah.
Oh, okay. But not that she owed you sex. Okay, good.
Yeah, but no, that was. Yeah, I basically talked about the relationship. I said, I love Nicolle. I really don't want to leave her, but I'm nearing the end of my rope. I was like, this don't feel like a relationship. I feel like I'm with one of my homeboys and not with my girlfriend. I said, I'm not getting nothing out of this. Like, I'm just giving and giving and bending over backwards. She don't consider me. She don't take care of me. I'm taking care of her. She don't give me nothing. Physically, emotionally, nothing. Yeah. I said, it's just like, it's all about her, and I just get tossed to the back burner, and I was just like, I don't know how much longer I can last, and I don't want to leave her, but I was like, the only thing that I did reference towards that, I was like, intimacy is also a part of a relationship.
Yeah.
I said, I don't want to make it sound like I'm pressed for sex, but truth be told, I really could have been cheated on Nicolle because honestly, I had 3 or 4 opportunities to cheat on Nicolle, and I chose not to. Instead, I bought a toy. Now I wish I would have did it. I never said the girl owes me sex. And what pisses me off so bad is that her mom and her sister both sat there and smiled in my face and acted like they understood exactly where I was coming from. They were like, that's why we don't deal with Nikki and her bullshit. You have to do this and do this with her. Her sister went so far as to describing the difference between me and Tia and the way that we deal with Nicolle. And she was like, the reason why Tia has such more control over her than you is because when Tia gets mad at her, she stays mad. And Nicolle goes running to her. When you get mad, you'll be mad, but then you'll calm down, and she knows that all she has to do is say something to you, and you acquiesce and run back to her. And that was a fact at that time, because I would. Really, really rubs me the wrong way that woman and her sister went behind my back and demonized me like that.
Yeah.
It's already bad enough that I'm a black man in that situation. Then you're going to go behind my back and demonize me like that and put words in my mouth. And I low-key feel like they never cared for me in the first place and always wanted something they could use against me. And they had nothing. Because truth be told, I'm just going to put it out there. Krista knows her daughter's a fucking whore. Okay? She knows it. She knows her daughter is a narcissistic, manipulative bitch, and she can't defend it. She knows that. I know she knows that deep down. And so the only way to make us feel better is to go ahead and demonize the guy that ain't do nothing but do right by her daughter.
Yeah.
And if her sister so-called thinks I'm so damn rapey or whatever the words they say, now how come the girl is still Facebook friends with me? Make it make sense. Make it make sense.
No, it makes no sense. Because I would not be Facebook friends with someone that I considered rapey.
Or are you just friends? or are you just on my friends list to be nosy?
Man,
like I've seen
Daonte with the receipts.
No, I seen an interview.
Yeah,
Nicole bragged that I was blocked one time. She said, "Oh, he's blocked." Bitch, I could pull you up on Instagram right now. The hell you mean I'm blocked? The hell you mean? Don't play with me, man. I'm not a disrespectful person like that. I know I'm acting out of character right now, but
no, you're not.
Because I'm gonna tell you what,
not at all.
Because I'll tell you what, Auntie would have told me not to even do this. Like if Auntie would have been like, "Why are you even wasting your time?" I know she would have. That's why I didn't talk to Auntie, because I already knew what she was gonna say. But it's personal when it comes to them, because I don't know why they still bothering me. So, you know.
We don't blame, I mean, personally, I don't blame you, Daonte. If somebody was talking crap about me and I knew it wasn't true, I would want to set the record straight. So I don't.
Well, at least now you can tell Auntie that we not only gave you a platform too, but that we were very sympathetic and very honestly felt. Because my heart goes out to you.
Everybody know I love my auntie, so
we love her too.
Yeah. We love Auntie too.
Okay.
Are you okay? No, you know we're doing a little 90-day fiance thing with her right now. So we're doing a collaboration with her.
We're doing a collab with Auntie.
I got to shout her and Sherelle. I love them.
You do.
Sherelle. They're like Auntie's advice and Sherelle are like aunties to me for real. I love them to death.